What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good old Commander Sparks here with another video for you folks, and today gonna be diving deep into some good old Mordau, baby. That's right, guys. Mordau is now officially out for PC on Steam, and everybody's aunt and uncle, and myself included, are playing this game, and it is absolutely a blast. I was a huge Chivalry Medieval Warfare player, and I'm so excited to have a game like this again, to be able to play it. I put about 500 hours into Chivalry, so it's very near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to see a bunch of people playing this game and enjoying the hell out of it. So I've seen a ton of people doing loadouts and build videos on YouTube for characters, and I figured, hey, why not jump into the mix here, because I got a couple in mind, and this first one I've been using a ton, and it is so damn fun. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to break the video up into two parts. The first part, we're going to be covering the equipment and all the perks and everything you need to know about that end. And on the second part, we're going to jump in game and show you some tactics and some ways that you can maximize this build to its fullest potential. Gotta be effective with it, baby. If I had to name this build anything, I would call it the Viking, because you're going in and you're f***ing shit up and you don't give a hell about anything or anyone. With that said, the two things that matter the most with this entire build: first, the perk Bloodlust. When you kill someone with Bloodlust, you get your health all the way back up, which is absolutely insane. The second thing is a War Axe. Both Bloodlust and the War Axe take 5 points each. So right off the bat, that's 10 points. Now, for the head, torso, and legs, I decided to go with a 2-2-2. Not only will you give yourself good armor, but you have a little bit of mobility as well. The Bloodlust perk is a little bit steep in terms of how much it costs for points, but with this build, it fits absolutely perfectly with the damage output that you're doing and how many kills you're getting to replenish your health so quickly. Now, you can make your character look any way you want. Like I said, it's just got to be a 2-2-2 for the head, torso, and legs. You can make them look any way you want. I decided to go with a Viking because why not, baby? Now with that out of the way, let's jump in game and I can show you guys some techniques and kind of go over how to use the War Axe to its maximum potential. Let's fucking do it. Now, as I've stated before, the War Axe does a ton of damage. Even back when I played Chivalry, I was much more in tune with weapons that swung slower but did more damage, because they just felt more right to me. And that definitely hasn't changed with Mordau. The War Axe is good for 3 swings. The first swing that I typically use the most is an overhead swing. This is great when you hit him in the head because it does a ton of damage, and it can even one-shot people with non-head armor, like archers or whatever the case may be. The second type of swing is an underhand swing, which is really good to throw in every once in a while to throw off your opponent, and you can even include a feint with that. And lastly, the third type of swing that you want to use a lot is when you have a lot of enemies around you, is the side swing, kind of like this clip here. Swing, oh my god. Now, because the weapon swings slower, there's definitely some techniques you want to master to be able to use it to its fullest potential. The two techniques that will definitely help you with this is feinting and attack morphs. For instance, with this weapon, what I typically like to do when I start an engagement with somebody is I like to start it off with an attack morph. Attack morphs are very hard to notice if you don't have the eye for it, and many players, because they are new, don't know how to counter this. I typically like to attack morph from a stab into an overhead swing with this axe. The stab gets them to block early because they can't detect that it's an attack morph, and then I come in with an overhead, and by that time, they can't block it quick enough to where I already do damage to them and already have a hit on them. This can be done by scrolling up on your mouse wheel and then very quickly scrolling down to complete the overhead. Typically with this weapon, what I notice is that you can two-shot people, so 2 overheads typically do the job. This build really shines when there's multiple people around you or you're fighting and you're going and going and going. You don't have to stop for rest and to recuperate your health, as the Bloodlust perk just does that for you. If you're good at killing with this weapon and you have the Bloodlust perk, you can stay in the fight for a very, very long time. This build is so much fun to use. It literally is my favorite build that I've probably made thus far in the game, and continue to use it, even though I have other builds that I've made, because it really is that much fun. But guys, that's probably going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to come out with a loadout video for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't be afraid to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it, as it helps my channel out, as I am a smaller channel trying to grow. If you are new here and you happen to stumble across this video, don't be afraid to sub, as I'll be coming out with more content like this and other content in general as well. Be staying tuned for some more videos, and this is good old Commander Sparks signing out. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see y'all in the next video.